Well, hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day you are watching this video. It's me, your girl, Miss Straight Talk, No Sugar Addict, coming at you today with what's going to be our final daily life detox tip. And we're on tip number 109, leave it all behind. Anything that's not serving you or has not served you in 2022 doesn't need to take it with you in 2023. And I know, one of the things I'm talking about in a post that I did, I'm talking about leaving behind the doubt, the naysayer, and the abusive relationships. And I want to do this, I want to kind of spend a little bit more time on the abusive relationship part of it, because I think that when we think about abusive relationships, we think about, our mind absolutely goes to the more egregious, that physical abuse, which if there's anyone that is watching this video and you are in an abusive relationship, I encourage you to reach out to your family, your domestic, local domestic hotline phone number and get some help, because you definitely do not need to be in an abusive relationship. But there are other things that I talk about when I talk about in my book, The Life Diet 365, in the chapter where I do talk about abusive relationships. I'm talking about, yes, I do mention the physical and make recommendation to get help, just as I just stated in this video. But then there's also verbal abuse, when people are, just constantly putting you down, berating you, telling you that you're nothing, you're stupid, just saying things that don't build you up. That's a verbally abusive relationship. And then there's emotionally abusive relationships where, people use their power or, what they have to manipulate you into doing things that you may not feel comfortable with, things that you may not like. And that's totally against the grain for you as a person. And so, physical, verbal, and emotional abuse. But then there's the other one that we don't really think about, which are time abusers. There are people who, and I've been guilty of this, who we allow to abuse our time. I'll give you a perfect example, something that you probably never really think about. We all have cell phones. With our cell phone comes a voicemail. With that voicemail comes an announcement that says, please leave me a message. And we've gotten so involved in technology that you can leave a text, you can leave a voice text, let someone know what you want. But you know what a time abuser will do? They will call you or text you and say, hey, it's me so-and-so, give me a call when you get a chance. Well, obviously, if I didn't answer the phone at the time, I may have been busy or maybe away from my phone. And in order for us to have a productive exchange, then it really makes sense for you to let me know what it is that you need or what you're desiring from me. Sometimes when I call my friends and I don't really want anything, just so that they don't feel the need to call me right back, I'll either leave the message or I'll text them immediately and say, hey, didn't want anything, I was just checking in. So that lets them know that, when they get an opportunity to call me back, that, we might just be doing just some idle chit chat. Don't allow people to abuse your time, or those who always know that you're going to be available to do something because you may not know how to say no. Oh, that's a whole nother chapter. But no, you're not available. You can't do it. And just respect your time, and then people will learn to respect your time. So I wanted to do some more elaborating, on this post about abusive relationships, because I think we just look at it in one dimension. And there's so many different facets of abusive relationships, and people think that they have the right to abuse your time. They think they have a right to emotionally abuse you. They think they have the right to verbally abuse you. And some people think they have the right to physically abuse you. Anything that you're encountering that you don't like, that causes you pain, causes you hurt, causes you stress, that's very uncomfortable, doesn't allow you to move forward, then that's an abusive situation. And so, get with the people who are closest to you. I know for me, I've worked with clients when I do coaching, and when I start talking about the time abuse and the emotional abuse, most people never really kind of thought about it in that regard. So I hope that you have been enjoying these life detox tips this week, ending out the last week of 2022. And then we will continue with them, and they will be done on a weekly basis. So just take care. Do some thinking today, some meditating, and how you're going to be the best you that you can show up in pretty much, a little less than 24 hours. But it's really not about that really time change. It's really about that inner change. It's really about a mindset change, because if you can get the mindset change down, then you don't have to really wait till December 31st to make a change. You can do that every day. So thank you so much for checking this out. And if you haven't gone to purchase the book, The Life Diet 365, for you or someone that you know, it is available on Amazon, or you can do bit.ly/The Life Diet 365. Or if you're watching this on Instagram, there is a link in the bio. So take care and make it an amazing day. Bye-bye.